What's up, guys? Sean here, Mostly Metal. Today's going to be a little different video. I'm making an announcement about my record label, The Path Less Traveled Records. I don't know, most of you probably don't even know of the record label or that I run it, but I do. It's been fairly dormant for a few years, for various reasons. I think the last thing I put out was, I have my stuff up over here, I think End Christian was probably the last cassette I ever put out. I'll link it below if you guys are interested. Christian is the, I can't remember his last name off the top of my head. I put out a couple albums for him, actually. Great lyricist. He sang on a couple of cable albums. He runs Translation Lost Records, our label you all probably have heard of. And Richard Hogue plays drums on it from Total Fucking Destruction, Brutal Truth, a bunch of other stuff. Great underrated drummer. Just kind of a weird spastic release that I wanted to jump on and help out with. But after that, I was a little jaded with the whole industry in and of itself. I do plan to do a series of videos. I've got some notes up here charted out eventually on what it actually takes to run a record label, sacrifices you make. I always hear, or I've heard over the years how record labels are evil and they fuck bands over. But bands fuck labels over too, and you don't often hear that side of the story. So I think I might offer a different perspective on that side of the business. What it takes to do, etc., etc. But I've decided to dip my toe back in the waters and put out a few releases this year. Depending on how these first few go, I may keep going. I am sticking to cassettes, primarily due to money, and I'll get into that when I do my series on what to do when you run a record label, what not to do. So the first band I'm going to work with, they're playing the background. They're called Black Yen. They're from Graz, Austria. They reached out to me because I had reached out to another band I hope to work with called Saturnists. I believe they're also from Austria, and they apparently reached out to Sebastian from Black Yen, one-man band, and told him about my label, and he reached out to me, and here we are. So the vocalist from Saturnus is going to do vocals on this new release called, I believe it's Satori, by Black Yen in 2021 on cassette. There will be 50 for those of you in Austria, and probably, we haven't worked out the logistics yet, but with shipping costs and all that shit, and COVID, we're going to have to work out what makes the most sense. To have what I'll probably do USA and Canada, and we'll see what happens. His first EP, I think it was called Lure, L-U-R-E, if I remember right. It was instrumental, and I'm not a huge fan of instrumental metal. So he had sent me his new release and said, hey, I'm going to have vocals on this one, and I've got a sneak preview of a few tracks, and it really pulled me in. It's black metal, some post-rock, some doom, pretty much all kinds of music, but it seems to flow really well. And if you know my channel, it's called Mostly Metal because I listen to mostly metal, but I also listen to a lot of other stuff. So I'm going to dip my toe back in the water. As I said, the cassette should be coming out here. It's in production right now. I'm going to guess I should have it, depending on shipping and all this other shit, within the next month or two. So I might do some slow releasing on my Mostly Metal channel, maybe preview a song or two. I'll put some up on Bandcamp as well. So just want to make official announcement if you guys are so inclined. There will be 50 copies that I'll have. I'll probably link to his site below, and you can hear what Lure sounded like. And if you're interested in that, I think you'll like the new one even more, because to me it's a little heavier. And it's got some killer vocals as well. So that's the huge announcement. Not really a big deal, but looking forward to it. A little nervous, little trepidatious, little like, why am I doing this again? But I think it's just something to occupy my mind, and it keeps me. It feels like I'm engaging in the community more, and kind of making my mark, so to speak. So more to come on that. Hope you guys are excited. I am. What I might do is the next time I do one of these releases, I might walk you through the steps on what it entails, the time it takes, etc., etc. More to come on that, but hope you guys are excited. I'll link everything below. Check out the band. Hopefully you guys dig them, and I will catch y'all very soon. Later.